One thing that all other schools cannot do is what we do. Okay, so let's look at our new venue also for the $100 seed funding program for next week. $100 seed funding program. Yes, for the Friday event, Friday live event. This is our new venue also considered. For those who are coming from far and wide, we have accommodation here. We have rooms, up to 20 rooms. Then we also have a nearby accommodation for you to lodge and feel comfortable. Then this is the venue where we are going to be sitting. 40 persons will be seated here at this venue. We have after event training or relaxation also, after event relaxation also for the $100 seed funding program. And right now we are expecting that we are going to have one of the best time together in the $100 seed funding program. So what we are considering is a 4 hours event for all those who are coming from far. Anticipate lodging also, because we have already considered your allocation, your accommodation when you come for the $100 seed funding program. So budget for this facility 20,000 Naira of accommodation for a night. And if you are coming on Thursday, it means you stay over Friday and depart on Saturday. So 2 nights for spending in Port Harcourt. This location is Amgor's Hotel and Suites. Amgor's Hotel and Suites. You locate it along Mountain of Fire Road. Okay, let's look at our charts right now. So looks like we are going to have an interesting day. Today being Friday, 5th of June, 2026. You can see the market entrapped by 2 fib sequences created by, let's look at the fib sequence we are referring to. The sell fib 0 with its 10 times 5 arrow at 4468.24. So that is the first level that price is struggling with, 4468.24. So these are all the rejections around the sell fib 0, 10 times 5 arrow. And then we also have the buy fib 0, 10 times 5 L. That is at 4458.57. 4458.57. So you can see here is the rejection also happening here for the buy fib 0, 10 times 5 L. So these 2 fib levels, fib sequence, are keeping price consolidating for over 4 hours. So initially, how we project the day to go, I haven't seen the fib sequence and its fib L formation. We saw the break happen at fib L, which is for the sell fib L, and it is the same price for the buy fib L. So the initial break took price down to the deviation limit of the buy base for the day. And we know our rule for trading deviation limit break. Our rule says that after the break of deviation limit, when the price returns to retest entry level 1, then we can watch for a break below entry level 1 for us to take our first entry in the direction of the deviation limit initially broken. So since the deviation limit initially broken was the buy SBL or buy base deviation limit, it means that our entry will be a sell, okay, because the sell is in the direction of the break of the buy deviation of the buy base deviation limit that was initially broken. So right now our rule for trading deviation limit is already met for break of deviation limit and return to retest the entry level. So the entry level is 4459.66. 4459.66. So which is here, and you can see that since the market went to retest, it has not broken below 4459.66 because it is entrapped by the same sell buy the same, sell FIB 10 times 5L at 4458. Okay, 4458 is keeping price from returning below, okay, the 4459, which is the retest of the entry level one for a sell. So being that we are making this observation in a live market condition, we are now going to apply our interpretation using the Power 40 scientific trading method of analysis. So this is purely mathematical price sequence that follows the method of Power 40 scientific trading method. So it begins with observation, then interpretation, and entry projection. So what have we observed? Our observation says or tries to answer the question, what is the market doing? And from what we can see here, the market is within the levels for the buy FIB 10 times 5 arrow and the sell FIB 10 times 5L. The market is trapped between both boxes. Then the next question it tries to answer is, what has the market done? The market had broken the sell FIB 10 times the sell FIB L, which is also equivalent to the buy FIB L. And our rule says that the FIB arrow or L that breaks first will indicate the direction of the first 500 pips move of the price. So now the market has not made the first 500 pips of the price in the FIB L that was broken, so which means our projection will be to sell because of the FIB L. So where will our next entry come in? Our next entry is coming in from 4459 and 4458. We have a sell level there, okay, and then we also have another sell level at 4452, okay, 4452.97. So these are the two levels we're expecting a sell from. Why? We are leaving out every buy possibility because no buy FIB arrow had broken or been tested or engaged with. So where is the FIB arrow? Our FIB arrow will be at 4473.29, and we can see that there has not been any engagement there. So let's go and watch that. Let's look at that again. Our buy FIB will be at, or FIB arrow will be at 4473.01. 4473.01. Okay, so now we have the FIB arrow here at 4473.12. 4473.12. And clearly shown from when the FIB formation occurred, there has not been any engagement with the FIB arrow, which means that we cannot make any projection in the direction of FIB arrow, but there was an engagement of FIB L, which is at 4452, which means that all our projections will tilt towards FIB L. So FIB L exists here but cannot be recognized by most other trading schools because they do not apply the mathematical price sequence, neither do they use a scientific method of analysis. Okay, so everyone is here trapped at this level. Many persons have no accurate projection because they can see this correction impulse and maybe interpreting it as what the beginning of a new bullish trend, which means that this will be the first consolidation phase that will lead to a continuing of the buy, okay, for many of the other schools based on what is here. And this could also be the projection by many indicators and algorithm. You might be seeing a price continuation, haven't gone to a discounted price, okay. The market now is consolidating to take in new entries to gain momentum to the upside. That is what all other schools using technical analysis, sentimental analysis are trading right now. But for the scientific trading school, the power for the scientific trading school, we only trade with the mathematical price sequence, okay, and which means that we are going to be trading what other schools are not seeing, and we anticipate the trade, the market move before all other schools. So for us, this is going to be a very interesting day, a day when we expect to see a large gain of momentum to the downside. So far for the previous days, the market has been making less consistent moves, not up to the 1000 pips projections. Let's look at the total move from the previous day: 4424, and then the highest price was 4415. So not up to 1000 pips, and not even from an entry level. Then the previous day also, which was a Wednesday, 4496, and the lowest price was, let's look at that, 4426. Still not good enough, okay. Then let's look at again the Tuesday, previous day. The lowest price was 4463, and the highest price was 4541. Not still up to 1000 pips. So we only had for the last week Monday, okay, for the recent week Monday, 4546. This was the only move that made 1000 pips, 4546, and then 4447. So nearly 1,000, so which means that we are expecting that completion of the market's facer move to the downside to happen today. So what the week had not seen, we are expecting it to happen today. So that is why today is going to be a very interesting day in the market, when so many persons might be avoiding the market because of fear of extreme volatility, which usually happens on Friday. However, we trading the scientific trading method are already in the market with our entry condition. We want to see a break below 4459 in order for us to take our sell entry. So we have a sell limit waiting to be traded, okay, because this is when the condition for sell limit entry is going to be effective. So we have entry level 1 that has to be engaged first before we start talking about entry level 2, which is 100 pips, okay, from entry level 1. So entry level 2 will be at 4469.42, and that will only come in when there is a break above 4469 and a break returning below 4469. So right now we are in between two entry levels, 4459 and 4469, and then we have the last entry level at 4474. So these are the three entry levels we are watching for. Right now there has to be a break. The market should engage the entry level, break it above and return below, okay. So if there is a break above and a return below, then we are going to call that our next entry level. So right now we are seeing the first attempted break above 4469, and this is about a 9-minute move. So we are watching for the 9-minute move. Let's add those levels, okay, 4469.42 and 4474. So let's see that as it happens. 4474.12. Let's add that so that we see that 4474.12. Okay, so that is our entry level 3. 4474.12 is our entry level 3, and then we have 4469. Let's look at that. And again, what is happening right now is the first time the market is engaging our fib arrow. The very first time for the day the market is engaging our fib arrow. So we are expecting that there will be a rejection of the fib arrow, since there was already a break of the fib L. Okay, so right now we have all our entry levels. So this is our entry level 2, a break below, then a break below, a break above, then a break below will call us into the market for trading at entry level 2 at 4469. Same applies to the entry level 3, a break above 4474, then a break below will give us our entry for a sell limit. And here we have 2 levels, okay, enter very close to each other. So these are parallel levels. We have the fib arrow level and we have the ROEL3. So these are the 2 levels we have here, and these are for us sell entry levels unless there is a break above. Firstly, if we want to buy, then we are going to see a break above 4473 or 4472. We are going to see a break above 4472, which is our fib arrow. So if there's a break above, we are going to start preparing for the first buy. Okay, we're going to start preparing for the first buy. So but what we have for today is a sell entry, and our sell entry is coming all the way from first sell entry is coming from the ROEL1 at 4459. 4459.43. This is our ROEL1, and we have the last 5 minutes before 1 p.m. candle is born, and we do not yet have any call for a buy. We only have the call for the sell, and we have seen the first engagement of the buy fib. So the first engagement of the fib arrow at 4473.01, the first engagement of fib arrow, and also our ROEL3. So these levels are waiting for us because these are sell entry levels based on the initial break of fib L. Then our projection for today is for the price to get all the way down to 4359. 4359 will be our projection. So we're going to have 3 entry levels that we are looking at trading. So let's base our entries on the fib sequences. So we're going to have entries once there is a break above the 10 times 5 arrow of the fib 0 for buy or sell, and the price returns below it, we are going to place our sell limit. So that will be our first highest entry, coming at 4469, first highest entry. Then we also have a level here, 4467. This is the intersection between the buy and sell fib 10 times 5 arrow at 4468. So these are 2 levels we have all for the sell. One, there is first a break above before the break below. Okay, same way it applies to the fib L here. So does it apply to the 10 times 5 arrow of the buy and sell fib using the mathematical price sequence of the Power Scientific Trading School. And you can only find this trading method in the Power Scientific Trading School. So if you are not yet enrolled in the Power Scientific Trading School, you have not taken any of our lessons, it means that you may not be able to do this on your own. To apply mathematical method of analysis, yes, when trading each day, it roots out every emotional baggage and fear of loss. It puts you in control, ability to anticipate market moves with 100% accuracy before the move even starts. Yes, and that is what we have been doing from 9:45 a.m. today, and this is over 4 hours. Okay, so this is getting to 4 hours because 1 p.m. candle is about to open in 2 minutes time, and by then we'll be seeing the market make the raise back down to putting us in profit. So right now we are waiting for the first entry level activation at 4459. We are waiting for the first entry level activation, and because of our entry conditions we have to wait for that to happen. And even if while we wait for this to happen, we are watching for the possibility of trading at the entry level. Let's look at that, entry level 2 or entry level 3. So these are two levels we are also waiting for possibilities. Okay, what makes it possible is where there is a break above and the market returns below, but you can clearly see here that there is a rejection of all three levels, which means the market is not intending to give us the entries for these three levels yet. We cannot sell at these three levels yet until there is a break above the level, then a break return below. It is on the break return below that we place our sell limit. So we are trading based on sell limit conditions. After the level has been engaged with, tested and proven as a solid level for having been engaged with price retest gives us our entry confirmation. So right now we've seen a break above 4469, and this is 1 p.m. So a break below calls us into trade from the level at 4469. So let's watch for that. 4469.75. We're going to trade this with account 2, 4469.75. So let's call this short so that our traders can come in. 4469.75. 4469.75. A break below 4469.75 will be giving us our entry. Okay, let's look at that. Okay, let's take this. This is going to be exactly what we are going to apply. Okay, so that is our new call. Our new entry for today is a continuation of the sell of yesterday. And right now we are taking new sell limit at 4469.49. Take profit remains 4359.49. Stop loss is 4479.49. So the condition will be to place the entry as soon as price breaks below 4469.59 after the 1:15 a.m. 1:15 p.m. rather. So let's change that. 1:15 p.m. candle. Alright, so we have called the shot now to take our next entry at 4469.75 because we saw the break above 4469.75, and this is what we have been waiting for, trading at the higher entry level. And this was exactly what we did earlier when we were calling the shot to trade at the lower entry level at 4459. So we saw that the market did not give us the lower entry level yet, but it has given us the higher entry level for entry level 2. That is, the retest of entry level 2 has been confirmed. And our stop loss remains at 4479. That is our stop loss, 4479. 4479 was our sell entry for yesterday also. We are trading at two entry levels at 4484 and 4479 and also 4474. Those were our entry levels for yesterday, and we can see how the market moved. These were the entry levels, 4484. Okay, the market began that move from the beginning of today, coming all the way down to 4429. So three entry levels, 4484, 4479 and 4474. All three entry levels moved into profit early morning today at 4429. So right now we have our next entry coming from 4469 based on the break above our entry level 2. So the break above our entry level 2 and then the return to break below. So this is the return to break below. It is when this candle closes that we are going to have our sell limit activation at 4469.53, okay, or 4469.49 as the case may be. So we have seen a break above and we are waiting for a break below, and this will take us up to 1:15 a.m. So that is why our condition says after 1:15 a.m. because this bearish candle now is going to be running and staying active until 1:15 p.m. So we're going to watch how this turns out. If we're going to have our entry from 4469 sell limits, then we also look forward to the next entry level at 4474, a break above 4474, okay, and a return back below 4474 is going to give us our last sell entry for the day at 4474. So these will be our three entry levels for selling for the day. Then we already have our projection for the day. So let's put our projection arrow to show where we are expecting the market to get to. So we're expecting the market to get to 4459. Let's do that. 4359. So that is our projection for today, 4359.49. So all the way from extend to the end of the day. We believe that if this move doesn't complete by 6 or 9 p.m. today, it could be carried over to the next week. So we could be trading this by the beginning of the next week, Monday. So we'll be holding the trade for weekend. So this is our sell projection. Alright, so you can now see the projection arrow added, and right now we are waiting for the break below 4469 for our entry to be activated at 4469. We have already sent out the call, which means that once the condition is met from 1:15 p.m. we are going to have our first entry from the higher entry level using our account 2 for trading with the 0.02, which means that what we are going to be achieving will be 2,000, yes, 2,000 pips. That's a multiple of 1,000 pips because we are using the lot size 0.02. So we count the pip based on the minimum lot size of 0.01. And now adding this entry is going to give us 2,000 pips, 2,000 pips, which is equivalent of $200. Yes, $200 for the day. So let's watch how the market plays out live for us. Today is Friday, 5th of June. Yes, and this is also our weekend trade. This is a trade we are expecting to hold over the weekend. Right now, it's still very early. The market still has a lot of time to play around our entry zone, but we only have one projection arrow, and that is the arrow pointing downwards because the conditions that have been met are conforming with our sell projection. So the conditions conform with our sell projection, and that is what we are doing. We have an unshaken, yes, unshaken focus. Yes, our focus is not shaken. We remain focused on trading our sell projection. That is what we are focused upon because our rules have already confirmed that we are taking our sell entry, and this is not based on support or resistance or demand or supply. This is not trade. It's not based on what others perceive as their reason for taking entry with technical analysis. This is all based on mathematical price sequence projection, and we are taking this projection from the retest of entry level 2, break above, and now this is a break below we are expecting to happen in 6 minutes time. If this candle closes bearish, definitely it will be a break below, which means our sell limit level will be confirmed. But if this candle turns up and closes above, then we still have to wait for the next break below for us to have the sell entry confirmation. So right now, what we are watching at and what we are waiting for is the confirmation of a closing below 4469.49. So if that happens, then we have our entry for the weekend. Power 40 Scientific Trading School, using the Power 40 Scientific Trading method. This method is for those who are already acquainted with the Power 40 Scientific Trading School lessons here. So if you are not yet familiar with the Power 40 Scientific Trading School, you've never enrolled in any of the Power 40 Scientific Trading lessons, then this is your call, this is your time to join the $100 seed funding program. Yes, the $100 seed funding program is for anyone else who is not currently a trader, who is pursuing any other ambition or career path, and you need funding for that project. Either it is to buy a vehicle, to build a house, to stock your shop, and to travel abroad. You need proof of fund. Yes, we are giving you access to equity of $5,000 the first day you attend with your $100 seed. So a $100 seed fetches you $5,000 equity from our funding partner. And with that funding done, you now have the opportunity to benefit from our 90 days funding goal, yes, which is $250,000 in 90 days. Yes, $250,000 in 90 days. That is for all those who attend the $100 seed funding program. So are you going to miss out? Reserve your spots. Yes, send your name, your email, your location, and your occupation on WhatsApp to 0903-428-4705. Your name, your email, your location, and your occupation on WhatsApp to 0903-428-4705. So let us watch for those who will be coming this Friday. So today is Friday, we have the next Friday. So those who are booked already will be attending for this Friday. Those who have missed this Fridays, starting 4 p.m., you will be booked for next Friday. So every week we have 40 spots for booking. So the spots are so limited. If you do not book in time, you might be missing out. And the earlier you book, the faster you start enjoying $200 bi-weekly gain. $200 bi-weekly gain from applying this same method. And in the 90 days $100 seed funding program, You do not need to be an expert trader. You do not need to be experienced in the financial market trading. You do not need to have any experience whatsoever. Yes, because we will be mentoring you, providing you the setups just like this, as we call it out. Provide you the setup. Your job is to execute with our instruction. You follow our program plan for 90 days. You keep achieving $100 weekly, which becomes over 400,000 naira, 400,000 naira per month. So 400,000 naira per month is equivalent of 4 units of one bedroom. Yes, 4 units of one bedroom flat, which will cost you 27 to 28 million naira to build. So in real estate, you would have needed 28 million naira to invest and wait for a period of about 6 to 9 months for the project to be completed before you start earning 400,000 naira from rent monthly. But for the $100 seed funding program, you do not need to wait. No, just 1 week you are in and you started already enjoying the weekly income of $100 minimum. You could get over $100. So our benchmark is $400 monthly, which is well above 400,000 naira monthly. This is what those who attend the $100 seed funding program achieve. Yes, with $100. So don't miss out, because $100 give you access to $5,000 equity. So come with your $100 next Friday. Book your event participation today. Send us your name, your email, your location, and your occupation on WhatsApp too. 0903-428-4705. 0903-428-4705. So back to the market. Only 1 minute left to go, and the price is still closing. Yeah, looking to close below to confirm our entry from 4469. So if this candle closes below, then it means we are going to have our sell entry, but it's looking like it is intent on staying above. So let's watch and see what happens. Close below or close above. Close below means we are going to place our sell limit and expect that. Yes, so close below has happened. Sell limit has been called. Right now, this is time to sell. Sell, 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 sell. That is the call. We are selling down, 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 down to 4359. 4359. So we have just called for the sell because there has been a break below our ROEL2 4469. Yes. So sell limit now confirmed. Time to sell. And this is how prompt we are when applying the powerful scientific trading method. We do not question the rules. Our rules tell us what to do. We anticipate the market moves before it begins. No emotional baggage or confident trading. So right now, let's see what is happening. The market is already within our entry zone. It is about taking off from the sell level, and then it is bordered by, let's look at what is keeping the price. This is the 10 times 5 arrow of the buy and sell 50. Okay, 10 times 5 arrow of the buy and sell 50. Right now our sell limit is here. Right now our sell limit is here. The time for it has come. So this is past 1:15 p.m. and this is time for our sell limit. So once sell limit has been taken in, we know that our stop loss is going to be at 4479. So let's mark our stop loss. Right now sell limit has activated, so time to mark our stop loss and see what happens. All right, so we have now marked our stop loss. That is at 4479. So our entry level is now active and our entry is now confirmed. So it is time to wait for the outcome. What is keeping price right now from going down is because of initial break above, okay, which means that there is a third entry at 4468. That is when price successfully breaks below 4468.42, which is our 10 times 5 arrow of the buy and sell 50. Then we'll be having our third entry at 4468.42. So let's call for that also. 4468.42, we're going to have our third entry. All right, so we have called for our last entry based on the break. Yes, based on the break of the 10 times 5 arrow of the buy and sell 50. So now let's watch. This market made an attempt, okay? It bounced on the 10 times 5 arrow, but what we are waiting for is a close below the 10 times 5 arrow. So this was the bounce. It pushed price up to engage once again with this is the ROEL3 and also the buy and sell fib arrow. Okay, so buy and sell fib arrow at 7.3 and also the ROEL at 7.4. ROEL3 and buy and sell fib arrow. Engage with but rejected. Remember that we are not considering a buy until there is a break above. Okay, the arrow until there is a break above the fib arrow. So right now fib arrow has been rejected, showing us that the fib arrow is not the intended direction for the market for today, for the end of the week. So our projection still remains fib L, and right now what is keeping price from going down is the 10 times 5 arrow, which just had its first break above it. So this is the first time price broke above it, and we are expecting a sell once the price breaks below it. So price successfully has broken below our first sell entry level. That's our second sell entry level in this case. That has been called already and has activated. So our next entry is from 4468 when price breaks below it. So we are trading with the mathematical analysis, yes, using the fifth sequence, okay, using the price sequence. So when price comes below 4468, we are going to place our sell limit, so that will be the confirmation for the last sell level from the top. So far there has only been a rejection, and here we have seen the first entry. Now we are waiting for the second entry. Once we have this entry, we are good to go all the way down to 43, all the way down to 43, yes, all the way down to 4359. So we are going to come back to update us on how this finally turns out. We have just a minute, we have just 12 minutes more to watch for the confirmation, okay, because we want to watch until 1:30 p.m. to see if a break occurs below. So for now, let us see how strong our level is. So many persons cannot see this because they do not have these fifth sequence levels. So many persons do not have this level because they are not trading with the scientific trading method. But you can see this live as it happens. You can see how these two levels have held price. These are levels that are invisible to all other trading schools. These are levels that are based on price sequences alone. Let's even reduce the time frame so that you see how this has been happening in minutes. So let's look at it in minutes, how price has been behaving within this level. So these are the two levels we are talking about. This is the level below, this is the level above, right? So see how the levels have been keeping price in 1 minute. You can see that market recognizes these levels. You see that, right? The market has been recognizing the levels. So let's switch to 5 minutes time frame and also see how that has been happening. So these are the levels. You can see that, right? The market is reacting. And this is the first attempt to come below and break below the level, yes, the 10 times 5 arrow of the buy and sell 50. So this is the first attempt to break below. And remember, by 1:30 p.m., if there is a break below, we are going to be having our sell limit, final sell limit for account 3. We'll be trading this level. And that will be final time when we will be watching in terms of observation. So we have done our observation. We have also done our interpretation applying the scientific trading method. And what is left for us is to do we have done our entry projection. So we have also this our projection arrow. So what will be left for us is to take our last entry, and there we will see the market zoom down, a strong momentous sell that will give the market the momentum to break below all levels. Currently we have the sell limit here held, and this is our stop loss up, not engaged with, and next thing we are looking at a break below. So for the next 5 minutes, we are looking at the first 5 minutes break below. Let's look at that is happening in 5 minutes already. So the first 5 minutes break below is about to happen, break below the 10 times 5 arrow, the first break below, which confirms our entry in 5 minutes. Then also in 1 minute, let's watch that. This is about to happen in 1 minute. Let's see if we've had any break below in 1 minute. Okay, in 1 minute we have already had a break below, successful break below in 1 minute. So let's see that was a 1 minute break below, and 1 minute break below has happened. Now 5 minutes break below has just happened. So now let's watch for, okay, no, this is happening for the first time because this is the level we are referring to here. Both 1 minute and 5 minute break below have happened, and now our sell limit for the last entry 4468 is here. So but our entry will be coming in the 15 minutes candle, but in the 5 minutes and in the 1 minute we have seen a successful break below. So let's watch it in 5 minutes and see. So this is what is happening in 5 minutes time. Our level, our fifth 10 times 5 arrow, fifth 10 times 5 arrow has been engaged with and has been broken. This is the confirmation for our sell, and right now we are trading live. This is the kind of entry you do not see in any other trading school. No other trading guru can offer you this kind of precise trading call. We do this only in the Power 40 Scientific Trading School, and we are using the Power 40 Scientific Trading method for all those who are attending the $100 seed funding program. This is live proof of accuracy, 100% accuracy, consistency, where mathematics rules. Yes, we apply the mathematical rules for trading the fifth sequence of each day. So let's see the momentum already gained. You can see the gain of momentum. Price is currently moving in a forceful way, showing that there is momentum to the downside, corresponding with our trading call. We have 3 more minutes to go in 15 minutes time frame, and we're already seeing gain of momentum and potential break. Yeah, because in 5 minutes, there is yet to occur the break, but in 1 minute the break had occurred. So let's look at that in 1 minute. Okay, so in 1 minute the break had occurred, and there's a sustained move now in 1 minute, forming an impulsive move below the level you can see in 1 minute, right? So in 5 minutes, no break yet. Let's watch to see if there will be a break in 5 minutes. That will happen. 2 minutes to go, and the price is currently showing strong momentum to the downside, confirming our accuracy in applying the scientific trading method, the mathematical price sequence, yes, the fifth sequence, mathematical levels that other trading schools cannot see, and it is only proven in time, yes, because we call this accurately. We do an accurate entry projection even before the move starts taking place. Others wait to see level formation, others trade supply and demand. We trade mathematical rules, yes. So this is something that is unique in the powerful scientific trading school, pure mathematics. All right, so let's watch in 5 minutes and see if a break happens in 5 minutes, which might also correspond with 15 minutes break. The break has happened in 1 minute for the confirmation of break below the 10 times 5 arrow for the buy fib and sell fib 0. So 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Let's see what the last 1 minute candle closed as. Okay, the last 1 minute candle also closed bearish, and right now this is the first time we can see a possible break in 1 minute. It has happened already. We can see a possible break in 5 minutes. Just 1 minute to go. Are we going to see that break, which will correspond in 15 minutes also? So this is about happening, a break below 4468. We confirm all our entry to sell because there was no break above our fib arrow. Both for buy and sell fib 0, there was no break above the fib arrow. So what are we seeing now? Are we having the break? Yes or no? Yes, we had the successful break finally in 5 minutes. And you can see the gain of momentum right now. The market is becoming very volatile. You can see the volatility happening in real time. Immediately that break happens, the market is gaining strong momentum. And this was accurately called using nothing but the mathematical price sequence, using nothing but the scientific trading method. This is accuracy at its best. Precision that beats 100% accuracy. In 15 minutes, in 5 minutes, we have had an accurate call that shows in real time market live condition the break of significant level that beats all fundamental traders, yes, all sentimental traders and all technical traders. We have only relied on nothing but the Power 40 scientific trading method to accurately project this market with anticipation of what is to happen before the move takes place. And right now you can see the move taking place in real time. Our entry from 6.9 is already in good profit. Yes, look at it. At 4.9 is already in good profit. We are moving swiftly into the profit projection. And if you had missed this entry, then you have missed out. So this is the kind of move we do not want our traders to miss. That is why we are organizing the $100 seed funding program, where we create the venue for you to gather with us and trade with us live every day. You don't want to miss out, and this is why you should not miss out. We have just shown you the proof. Now we wish ourselves success with our entry for the rest of the day. Let's watch and enjoy. All right, so time for us to go once again. We have seen how accurate our projection was. We made a call right at the top when the price was rejecting our fib sequence, buy and sell fib arrow at the same time. We saw the break below our fib 10 times 5 arrow and the sell fib 10 times 5 arrow at the same time. We called the short at our ROEL2, and we also anticipated the break below the fib 10 times 5 arrow. So right now all our entries are currently moving in profit as projected, and this is what the Power 40 scientific trading method looks like. Accuracy, promptness, exactness, something you can't find in any other trading school. So what other proof are you looking for? This is a proof of a live market condition, live market call, anticipation that got proven in real time. Don't want to miss this? Then reserve your spot for the next $100 seed funding program on Friday. Send us your name, your email, your location, and your occupation on WhatsApp to 0903 428 4705. 0903 428 4705. So there has never been a more accurate trading call. Never has there been a more accurate trading call than that from the $100 seed funding program demonstration done right here. So you can see all the entries that we have called today. Firstly, our entry was to trade at the level when the market got above the 10 times 5 arrow. Yes, for the first time in the day. And we started by sending out the call so that our traders can respond to the call. We do not waste time when we give out calls. We give calls that are prompt. Okay, so this is now going more interesting as we wanted. 400 pips. 400 pips in just 1 hour. Less than 1 hour. You can see that all the way from 4469 to 4422. This is nothing short of perfection, above 100% accuracy. And this call came using only the Power 40 scientific trading method. This is the kind of method that gives you exactly that take-home result you are waiting for, you are looking for. You don't have to look anywhere else to find your take-home. Come to the $100 seed funding program because we use the Power 40 scientific trading method to help everyone who attend earn $100 weekly income minimum. So that's the benchmark. So if you attend the $100 seed funding program, then you are sure of a $100 minimum take home weekly. So we'll keep looking at the results as it comes in real time. Okay, so it's less than 3 minutes to go and 600 pips. 600 pips came in only 30 minutes from 1:30 p.m. From 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. So just about 3 minutes to 2 p.m. and we're already seeing the market touch 4409. So this is the kind of move that makes a statement where accuracy is proven beyond every possible or all reasonable doubt. Yes, so which other trading school can give you an accurate call? Yes, accurate call, you take the entry and you see yourself in profit in less than 30 minutes, gathering over 600 pips in multiple times. So let's look at it. With 0.02 lot size, this is about 1,200 pips. With 0.03 lot size, this is 1,800 pips. So you can't find this kind of results anywhere else. So if you are not attending the Power 40 Scientific Trading School because you are not a trader, then you should be attending the $100 seed funding program, because it is your opportunity to have your take-home $100 minimum weekly, okay? And even go above that, because this kind of move now is already giving us above $100 in one trading day on a weekend. So what are we talking about? Send your name, your email, your location and occupation on WhatsApp to 0903-428-4705, and we look forward to seeing you. I remain Francis Bestman Isugo, the founder of Power 40 Scientific Trading School and the inventor of the Power 40 Scientific Trading Method, using the mathematical price sequence. Yes, the mathematical rules for trading that no other school can boast of or has access to, because this is our own proprietary trading, yes, method, Power 40 Scientific Trading Method. And we use it in the PSL luxury trading community, which is also part of the PSL luxury lifestyle brand. All professionals working with the Power 40 with the PSL co-work network are also using this same method. We use it to handle our stakeholders in the Cash Swap A1 community, whether DIY or DFY. And now we are using it in the $100 seed funding program. So which of these programs are you currently a part of? We have been making these videos regularly to show you consistency, and now it is beyond doubt. So are you waiting for manna to fall from heaven when you already have it proven right here? What are you waiting for? Switch now to the working alternative to funding your dreams, funding your goals. As this price keep dipping, this is 2 p.m. The price is already at 4399. You can see that, right? It's happening in real time. All called. You can see our entry projection still pointing down. We are expecting this market to get all the way down to 4359. Right now it's already touched down to 4399. And it's still going. Yeah, it's still going, 4399. Finally, we've got the results for our day's trade. So let's look at how our projection went through. We started the way from 4469, and that was a smooth run all the way down 1,000 pips, yes, and exceeding it by over 40 pips extra, 1,000 pips all the way from 4469 down to 4363, and our final exit at 4359 is just close by, shy of only 40 pips. So this is proof of consistency and accuracy, and this has happened in less than 2 hours from the call, starting from 1:15 p.m. now 3:06 p.m. and we can see how far it has gone. Clean and straight move into profit. So this has given us a take home for the week. $100 take home already achieved. Clean profit, no stress, no hassle, no emotional baggage, confident trading, smooth running into profit. And we have not just been proven accurate but consistent for the week. So if you are still out of those who are participating in the $100 seed funding program, this is your call to join us for the next week. Yes, we have one more week ahead of us, that is next Friday. So send us your interest to book your spot. Send your name, your email, your location and your occupation on WhatsApp to 0903-428-4705. 0903-428-4705. So we are still here watching how our market has played out. following our call using the Power 40 scientific trading method. We have been consistently using our mathematical FIP sequence, price sequence. Yes, trading by mathematical rules only. We have traded levels that other schools cannot see. We have traded hidden levels. We have explained all our observations, have interpreted accurately, and then our entry projection has been proven accurate. So let's look at our projection arrow. This is the projection arrow we had drawn earlier on, and you can see where it is. The market is very close to that projection arrow, showing you that what we call happens in real time. This has not been an edited session. This is live session. We have demonstrated that the Power 40 scientific trading method works. This is a proprietary trading method used in the Power 40 scientific trading school, used in the PSL luxury trading community, and that is what we are also using in the $100 seed funding program. So we want you to benefit from this by booking your spot for the next Friday event. Send your name, your email, your location, and occupation on WhatsApp to 0903-428-4705. I remain Francis Bestman Isugu, the founder of our 40 Scientific Trading School and also the inventor of the Power 40 Scientific Trading Method, which is a proprietary trading method we use in the PSL luxury trading community. Also the founder of the PSL luxury lifestyle brand and the builder of the PSL co-work network. Don't miss out. Join now the $100 seed funding program. Come along with your ID for verification. Your ID can be your national ID, your voter's card, your driver's license, or your international passport. Come along with your $100 seed to show readiness and be part of the success we are celebrating every week, every Friday in the $100 seed funding program. See you when you come. So finally, this is the outcome of the day's trade. You can see here that we achieved our target at 4359. The market has reached a low at 4353, and this is not just any kind of trading call. This is one that beats all other projections in the market. 1,000 pips projected in less than 2 hours, getting confirmed and concluding. Yes, and this happened on Friday, the 5th of June. Yes, Friday, 5th of June. And right now you can see the price is dipping further to 4349. So this has already given us our take home of $100. That was just the base. Multiplied by the 3 accounts traded, we had 0.03 lot size for account 3, 0.02 lot size for account 2, and 0.01 lot size for account 1. Put together, that is $600 in one trade setup. We called all entries, as you can see. We called all entries, and all entries were confirmed. All entries were confirmed, no questions asked. So you can see that we are already celebrating to show that we made it right. So it's now full profit for all entries, 4469 to 4354. That was then. Now it's already 4349. Okay, you can see that we have got all 3 accounts, okay, showing success. So what are you still waiting for? To enjoy this kind of outcome, you have to be part of the $100 seed funding program, because all those who are part of the $100 seed funding program achieve this same kind of result every week, minimum of $100. So don't be left out. Come now, send us your name, your email, your location, and your occupation on WhatsApp to 0903-428-4705. 0903-428-4705 to book your spots. See you coming Friday. Okay, so this was how we had the day end. After all of our calls, we saw the price get all the way down to 4359. Our full projection arrow was reached, and the market exceeded by 300 pips, reaching all the way down to 2317 low set yesterday, and then close at a high set at 4328. So it was a massive sell, straight sell, and one that also beat our projection. We were expecting to hold the trade up till the weekend or through the weekend to the next week, but this happened all on same day. From the very time of the call to the moment the market closed, the market stayed in a sell wave, completing the full move that was expected in the week. So this shows that our method of trading is accurate, and anyone who wants to do this with us has to be part of the $100 seed funding program. So who is the $100 seed funding program for? Who is this for? Thinking of putting 28 million naira into 4 units of 1-bedroom flats? $100 seed funding program for Port Harcourt landlords and first-time investors. Before you spend it, there is an alternative. Some Port Harcourt landlords are testing with just $100, the equivalent of 150,000 naira to start. So to the question, who is this for? Yes, this is for 1. Port Harcourt landlords, 2. Intending landlords anywhere in Nigeria, 3. New and first-time landlords in Nigeria, 4. Entrepreneurs, business owners, career aspirers, and those who are seeking to travel abroad. So what we will cover in the live Friday event: 1. How a $100 seed was planted in $5,000 equity and how we track growth. 2. Path to target $200 bi-weekly income, not guaranteed, though depends on market plus skill. 3. Why some investors test this before committing 28 million naira to build, since rent income from new builds often starts 6 to 9 months later. Proof. On Friday, 5th June 2026, we showed a live case study of how $100 grew to $600 same day using our Power 40 scientific trading method. Past results don't guarantee future results. To reserve your spot, send name, email, location, occupation on WhatsApp to 0903-428-4705. Important disclaimer: trading involves risk of loss. $100 can be lost. No guaranteed returns. Results vary. This is education, not financial advice. Only risk money you can afford to lose. Power 40 Scientific Trading School. Trust the name. Trust the brand.